Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of Lysanya's Lounge. I'm Lysanya, not Lasagna, bringing you Sunday Community Skirmish number 154 here today. A big thanks to everybody tuning in on the live stream here on twitch.tv/thatLasanyaGuy. Also, a big thanks to everybody tuning in on the replay, both on YouTube and on Twitch. A big thanks to everybody here today. Just real quick here today, quick notes. Before we get started with the broadcast, and I'll be removing the overlay here very shortly, please note that we have, this will actually be a very short Sunday Community Skirmish here today, as we have two teams signing up here today. That's going to be Chef Sedion's Potatoes au Gratin and the Altruistic Trading Company. I believe they are listed as Alto Trading Company on this one. I believe that is indeed the case. Indeed, yes, they are listed as the Alto Trading Company here today. Looks like we're going to have Alto on red and Potatoes au Gratin on blue here today. Let's go ahead and switch it over. And looks like I'll have to switch my stuff over because I was told that it was going to be the other way around. So, well, there you go. So let's go ahead and switch those two around. It's going to be Alto Trading Company on red. And it's going to be Chef Sedion's Potatoes au Gratin on blue. So there you go, as our lobby timer has already started. And for those of you who are not aware of how Sunday Community Skirmish works, let's go ahead and take a quick look at how that works. First off, every match is a 2v2. First to 5 kills wins. There's a 20-minute timer with the potential for a 3-minute overtime. As far as tiebreakers work, if there's a tie at the end of regulation plus overtime, then the first blood is the one that will get the win. If there are no kills, then a coin flip decides it. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. 1 pause per team at the ref's discretion. Other than that, bring your best, bring your A game, and may the best team win. So there you have it, folks. Those are the rules here for Sunday Community Skirmish, as we have the Altruistic Trading Company versus Chef Sedion's Potatoes au Gratin. So there you have it. There's our teams, folks. We have 1:30 until loadout lock, and let's actually take a look. And let's take a quick peek and see. Oh, wait a minute. Timer halted at 1:23. What's going on? Yeah, I was gonna say. Are they the other way around? Oh, Huskar, you're killing me here. You're killing me. You're killing me. Oh, here we go. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Poor Huskar. Poor Huskar. There we go. Okay, so let's try that one more time, shall we? We have Chef Sedion's Potatoes au Gratin on red versus Alto Trading Company in blue. There we go. Now we've got him in the correct place. There we go. I think Huskar has caught up to my delay. As Huskar says, I keep forgetting about the minute delay. Yes, the minute delay that SCS imposed on all streamers. So there you go. Anyway, let's now take a quick look at the chefs here real quick. Mobula, there we go. Okay, so we got a Meta Mobula there, Hades Mobula. Of course, Zedion would be running his standard Huacha Fish double-side Caro against a Mobula. Interesting Mobula here. That's a very peculiar Mobula. An Artemis up top. I understand the Artemis up top. That makes sense. Especially if you're running like a Buff Engineer up top. Wonder, yeah, there's your Buff Engineer. He's probably... Biowarfare's probably on... That's interesting. You've got Mallet Pipe Wrench. Mallet Pipe Wrench on a Mobula. That's actually a thing, apparently. Huh. We'll have to keep an eye on that, see what's going on. But we got Mallet Pipe Wrench with Lock on there. That's very interesting. Although Pipe Wrench is good for using Lock, especially on a Gatling. but they're putting it on the balloon side. They're going up against Chef Zedion's Potatoes au Gratin, and we're about to start here for the first matchup of SCS number 154. Here we go, folks, with Chef Zedion's Potatoes au Gratin on red, Alto Trading Company on blue, and here we go on Canyon Ambush. Of course, I am contractually obligated to state that this is Canyon Ambush, which is a canyonous map with lots of places to ambush on it. You know the drill, folks. Until somebody gives me a better deal, I have to contractually state that information. So, there you go. Of course, this is a personal favorite of mine to cast on. It's a small map. Well, it's not a small map, but it's a very brawly map because of all the canyonous twists and turns and whatnot. So, of course, the action usually starts off a little bit slow. It usually takes a little bit of time for teams to find each other, but once they do, my goodness, it is a fun map to play on. And here we go with the ship callouts. Ship number 1 is the Reborn. It is piloted by Sunstrom. We have a Hades Mobula, standard meta Mobula with double Artemis on the bottom, Gatling, and a Flare on the wings. Ship number 2 is Dragon's Rage, piloted by Zedion. We've got a Hwacha Fish with double side Caro. Ship number 3 is the Who Needs a Map, piloted by Steam Brains. We have a Mobula with an Artemis up top, a Gatling and a Banshee on the bottom, and a Flak and a Gatling on the wings. And ship number 4 is the GFA Wind Troll. That's piloted by Captain Scrowbeard. We have a Carrot. We have a Artemis and a Carronade up top with a side Banshee and a Flare gun. So we've got 20 minutes in the match, of course, with a 3-minute overtime. Oh, wait a minute. We have a potential pause has not been granted. Pause has not been granted just yet. So until pause is granted, ships can move. Oh, pause has just been granted now. So pause has been granted by the referee. Ships need to maintain complete and utter stillness. So we will check right now as the Reborn is holding still at 19. So only about a minute went by before we have the pause called. That's okay. We had somebody disconnect. He is reconnecting right now, and that's perfectly fine. Got a little bit of drift, but drift is okay. We understand the drift. You always, of course, want to, when the pause is called, maintain your position as best as possible. We always know that, drift is a thing. And apparently that player is restarting. Looks like they lost Bio Warfare, so he'll be coming up here very shortly. So just real quick, while we are taking care of that, just to make sure everybody is aware, this is a best-of-5 series here today because of the format. It's a best-of-5 between these two teams. Basically, first to 3 wins will win this matchup, and we'll actually go over the map rotation here today. First match, of course, is on Canyon Ambush, which is what we're on here right now. The second match will be on Ashen Scuffle. The third match will be on Northern Fjords. The fourth match, if necessary, will be on Clash at Blackcliff, and the fifth and deciding matchup, if necessary, would be on Peryton Rumble. I think it's a very fitting map to have a deciding matchup on Peryton Rumble. Match number 5, of course, Peryton Rumble, always exciting for our viewers. And we are waiting for the unpause. Oh, we're good? Okay, looks like unpause is about to happen. In about 3, 2, 1. Huskar, say go. Huskar, say go, Rush B. I think we have a ready. Yes, ready, ready. Come on, Rush B. Rush B. Here we go. Come on, Huskar. Rush B. Unpause. There we go, Rush B. Or Rush Blue, I guess, if you're red. And if you're blue, Rush Red. But, well, however you want to put it. Anyway, we're having our, of course, our standard game of Ring Around the Canyon as we start off. It is Ring Around the Canyon as teams are trying to find each other. And we'll actually keep it on the map right now until we get both teams close to each other, as we'll just keep an eye right here on the map. And let's actually take a look at the Reborn right here, piloted by Sunstrom. Sunstrom, of course, is a veteran of Sunday Community Skirmish with many wins under his belt. Ditto for Zedion. Zedion, of course, being the one who broke Luosi's win streak, that legendary win streak in Sunday Community Skirmish in days of old. Of course, they're going up against, once again, Steam Brains and Captain Scrowbeard. Captain Scrowbeard, of course, part of the, typically a part of the Sheldon Trading Company. Oh, Huskar. But yes, the Sheldon Trading Company typically is one of those teams that typically finds themselves middle of the pack in terms of teams. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Maybe today will be a change pace for them. As Who Needs a Map decides that they're going to use the terrain to turn. Uh-oh. Do they have an idea? Does Blue have an idea? Does blue have an idea of where red is? Sounds like they do. I mean, looks like they do. Let's take a look and let's make sure here. Let's see if they do have an idea, because it looks like they do. They are turning around as if they have an idea of where they're at. And Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage moving in. Looks like Dragon's Rage has an idea as well of where the enemy team is. Looks like both teams have a general idea of where they're at. Looks like somebody spotted somebody through cloud cover and somebody else decided, oh, wait, we spotted the other team through cloud cover, and it looks like everybody's kind of, uh-oh. Oh, this could be interesting now. Looks like, I'm guessing maybe Who Needs a Map was the first one to spot. And then Dragon's Rage also spotted. Now we are about to have an engagement here. This is very dangerously close to an engagement. It's Dragon's Rage starting to move. Wintroll might have an eye on him. Wintroll might have an eye on them. No, they won't. No, they will not. Oh, but they found the Reborn. They did find the Reborn. So it looks like blue has an idea of where red is. Red does not have an idea where blue is just yet. I mean, they have an idea, but they don't know exactly where they are. Blue, however, knows where Reborn is. So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Let's check the map right here. And Dragon's Rage knows that that the Reborn was spotted, as they are now kind of going back towards the Reborn. But it looks like with the way that Dragon's Rage is going right now, it looks like they do not know exactly where they are. Dragon's Rage just simply circling back. They're circling back there. Look like they're going to find a little hidey hole to work with, as GFA Wintroll now starting to move up. This is basically a game of positioning right now as a flare goes out. Oh, that flare is going to spot the Wintroll right there. That flare is going to spot the Wintroll. Red knows what's up now. Red knows exactly what's up as shots go onto the Wintroll as this first engagement of SCS number 154 begins in earnest now. We'll back up the truck right here and show all four ships as Dragon's Rage will be coming around that corner. Of course, that pesky cloud cover will cover some of our visibility here. That's okay. We'll actually swing this around, get away from that cloud cover. Very rude cloud cover. Very, very rude. As we'll swing it back around to Dragon's Rage. There we are. There's Dragon's Rage burning some buffed engines over there. In fact, let's take a look at the Dragon's Rage right here, as they are running Faded Silhouette on that buff kit, and Vivian appears to be their main. And Dynali on the guns. That means Dynali will be shooting that Hwacha for Zedion, and here we go. Now ships have found where they're at. Now we have an engagement as Wintroll moving in on the Dragon's Rage. Who Needs a Map a little bit behind is Reborn looking to come up the backside. Wintroll trying to get that carrot into range. Looks like carrot time for Wintroll. They're trying to keep the Dragon's Rage down. Reborn getting a good engagement on the Who Needs a Map. Dragon's Rage could go in unfettered onto the Who Needs a Map. However, they've decided they're going to turn on the Wintroll instead. Watch it going a little wild right there. Watch is still going a little wild, not really getting anything in there. However, Reborn really winning that 1v1 as Wintroll deciding to hydro up, and it looks like they might be going for the Reborn, except for the part where Who Needs a Map, the Wintroll does not have one of their weapons up. That might be a side gun over there. As Watch goes into the Who Needs a Map, that should be a kill right there. You know Zedion's going for that ram. Yes, he is. He's going for that ram. There's the kill right there. Red with first blood, 1-0 in favor of Red. However, Wintroll has both ships back. He has both ships back. He might actually be able to escape here. Might actually be able to escape. Carronade going out into the Dragon's Rage, but they are trying to run desperately. They got a little bit of a head start on that escape, but they hit environment and no balloon. Oh, bad luck right there by the Wintroll. That should be a kill. Watch it goes in. Yes, it is a kill. 2-0 in favor of Red. Bad luck by Blue. That was a bad engagement for them. Unfortunately, that split up, Pyramidion going that aggressively into the Dragon's Rage proved to be their undoing. Dragon's Rage basically having their way, controlling the engagement from there. Reborn winning their 1v1, and Dragon's Rage basically saying, no, you're not getting away. You get rammed and you get watched. And Who Needs a Map has respawned. So that means Blue should be fully respawning here in just a moment. There's GFA Wintroll right there. As a Gatling goes out, a very ill-advised Gatling right there. Not sure what they were thinking, as I'm sure Red knows exactly where they're spawned right there with that Gatling going out. Very ill-advised Gatling. Let's in fact look at the Dragon's Rage right now. Let's look at the Reborn right now. Looks like they did not spot the Gatling fire. So looks like Blue catching a bit of a break right now. And Blue getting some spots out. Red probably has an idea. They're starting to turn as if they have an idea. Now shots go out. Now they exactly know where they are, as Wintroll putting out some Artemai. Maybe a little bit early on that Artemai. I don't know. On that Artemis. I don't know. But Dragon's Rage moving in. At this point, it doesn't matter, as Who Needs a Map now trying to hydro up into a close-range engagement with the with the Reborn. I like this idea by Who Needs a Map. I like this idea as Who Needs a Map getting aggressive here on the Reborn, winning that first initial engagement. However, Dragon's Rage moving in on the Wintroll with a drive-by. It looks like drive-by with the Carronade. Yes, it is. That Carronade will not be... Oh, wait a minute. Wintroll has that balloon on fire. 12 stacks. Somebody forgot a chem spray up there, as Wintroll is in trouble. Reborn, however, hull broken. Let's take a quick peek over there as Who Needs a Map trying to mid-air curb stomp the Reborn. Who Needs a Map winning this 1v1 over here. Meanwhile, the Dragon's Rage still controlling the action against the Wintroll. Good job right now. Both Mobula pilots doing a fantastic job so far. Who Needs a Map just a little more aggressive and controlling the engagement so far. Reborn, however, might be taking back control of this if they can get height advantage. So far, no dice, as Who Needs a Map still in control of this engagement. Still in control. They are maintaining aggressiveness. They're basically saying we cannot win the 1v1 if we are... a beautiful kill right there by Who Needs a Map. 2-1. Blue on the board. Blue deciding they cannot win at mid-range. They're going to make it close range, and they are winning that one with no scratch on the paint job. Well done by the Blue Mobula. Of course, that is Steam Brains on the wheel for Who Needs a Map. That is a job well done. Beating a veteran at his own game, arguably one of the best Mobula pilots in the game, beating him at its own game. Gotta give him credit for that. Who Needs a Map moving on the back of the Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage realizing this gig may be up. They're going to have to get aggressive, try to find some way to get a cheap permahull break before they go down. Maybe get a little bit more permahull damage out there. Looks like that will not happen as they are hull broken. They're just not having a good day right now. Oh, they're going to get aggressive on that Mobula maybe. Are they going to get aggressive on the Mobula? Yes, they are. Looks like they're going to get aggressive on the Mobula, but too little, too late. Blue ties it up all at 2. Job well done by Blue. You know what? They made a mistake in the first engagement. They made a mistake, and then they fixed it. And that Mobula, got to give credit to Steam Brains there. Steam Brains did a fantastic job correcting the mistake. And by doing so, they won their 1v1, beating, like I said, arguably one of the best Mobula pilots in the game in Sunstrom at his own game, beating him in a 1v1. You don't see that very often. As we are setting up our next engagement here, let's take a quick look at the map. And Blue is starting to move in. They're feeling really good about themselves. There's no scratch on that paint job. There's a bit of a scratch on that paint job. Looks like they got a few dents there. Got an fender bender right there. They're taking the lead at stage 2. I don't know if I like this call. Wintroll picking up the spot on the Reborn. Reborn knows exactly where they are now. Shots going out onto the Reborn. They get the main engine. That's not what you want to hit if you're the Wintroll. The main engine really not as important going up against the Reborn. You need to go after that Hades if you're aiming up there. So, granted, at least they didn't hit Balloon, but at the same time, they're about to be in a world of hurt as Dragon's Rage moving in. Yeah, Wintroll's going to pay for this. Watch it going out onto the Wintroll. They're going to pay for it. Who Needs a Map, however, moving in on the Dragon's Rage. Are they going to go for Dragon's Rage or the Reborn? Looks like they've decided they're going for the Reborn. Looks like they're going to take their chances once again on the Reborn. Looks like they're going to get aggressive here. Could be a ram, could be a Tiger uppercut. As they are moving in very quickly. Looks like that balloon's going to break, though. They're going to back off. I don't like that move, backing off. I would have gone under them right there. Yeah, that might be a bit of a mistake by Steam Brains, but we'll see if how that works out for them. As Who Needs a Map trying to stay under that Gatling. Looks like that is going to be some stamina from that Red Gunner. As Who Needs a Map bottoming out, but not completely bottomed out, as GFA Wintroll completely disabled. Dragon's Rage setting up this engagement beautifully. GFA Wintroll with a bit of a mistake opening up. That was too aggressive, I think, in my opinion, as Who Needs a Map is now hull broken. Reborn has realized what Who Needs a Map is going to do. They've made an adjustment now, as Who Needs a Map hull broken. They lose about 40% of their hull. GFA Wintroll in trouble. They still have no guns. As there's a hull break on the Who Needs a Map. Let's keep an eye right over there as both blue ships are hull broken. Both blue ships hull broken. Who Needs a Map is almost down. And, oh, they clutch up that hull. They clutch up the hull, does the Who Needs a Map. We'll see if that pays off. No, they will go down. It is 3-2 in favor of red. Now let's take a look at the Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage has GFA Wind Troll, and they just bottom him out. Got him nice and gently into the ground, into an early grave. 4-2 in favor of red. Reborn only losing about 10% permahull in that engagement. Again, this is a game of adjustments. First engagement, red taking it right to blue. Red has first blood advantage. Sunstrom making an Steambrain's making an adjustment in the first second engagement. They make the first adjustment, going up close and personal to the Reborn, picking up a 1v1 kill on the Reborn. Then, of course, Sunstrom, he comes back and says, okay, you want to play that game? We'll play that game. He goes close range and wins that close-up 1v1 against ship number 3, Who Needs a Map. Reborn realizing how this engagement is going to play out. They're adjusting. They took their medicine. Now they're going to dish it back out. They're going to deliver the pain twice as hard right now as both blue ships are back up. Red needs one more kill to win. Blue, of course, needs all 3 kills to win. Red can win by tiebreaker. They do have first blood advantage as Dragon's Rage moving in on blue spawn. Let's, in fact, zoom in a little closer to the blue spawn. As Dragon's Rage burning those engines, they want to move in very quickly. They want to catch blue off guard. They might actually do so. No, they will not catch blue off guard. Dragon's Rage will do a drive-by right here. Dragon's Rage will do a drive-by. I know that Mobula is probably thinking to himself, where's the Reborn? Oh, they're going to turn on the Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage with a great bait right there. That is a great bait by the Dragon's Rage. Both blue ships turning onto the Dragon's Rage. That's going to get Reborn in the door for free. That's going to get them to snipe Who Needs a Map. However, they're in poor position to take advantage of it. They've got Environment blocking them as Who Needs a Map engaging the Dragon's Rage. Dragon's Rage is going to be in a 2v1 for a bit here. Dragon's Rage, however, is the bait here as Reborn moving in. Wind Troll realizing there could be a flank here. Looks like they've decided there could be a flank, and Who Needs a Map has just been flanked. Dragon's Rage moving very aggressively onto the Who Needs a Map. This could be a perfect Tiger Uppercut. Yes, it is. All beautifully executed by red. A beautiful Tiger Uppercut wins it 5-2. Well done by red. Well done. Well done. And that ends match number 1 of SCS number 154. We will be right back, folks, with the second match of Sunday Community Skirmish number 154. Stay tuned, folks, as we switch maps over to Ashen Scuffle. All right, and we are back, folks, with Sunday Community Skirmish number 154. A big thanks to everybody tuning in on the live stream and the replay here on twitch.tv/thatLysanya. Also, a big thanks to everybody watching on the replay on YouTube as well, as we are going to get both teams sorted out here in just a moment. At this point, it should be Alto Trading Company on red, and we should have Chef Zedion's Potatoes au Gratin on blue. So we will get them sorted out here in just a moment. All right, and there we go, folks. Our lobby is set up once we have teams. Are we not switching? I will clarify that with our referee. I thought we were switching sides here each match. Come on, Huskar. Okay, so in that case, looks like both sides are going to stay on their sides then. So we have clarification now. Chef Zedion's potatoes au gratin will be red. So it looks like we had a bit of confusion, though. That's okay. Yeah, at this point, it really doesn't matter. That's okay. Of course, we'll have Chef Zedion's potatoes au gratin on red versus Alto Trading Company on blue. Outstanding. So we have a change here by Zedion. He has switched over to a galleon, as has Sunstrom. So we got 2 galleons here. 2 galleons. 2 galleons. That's interesting. Looks like, did Sunstrom announce change? Let's double check. Let's double check here. Don't think I saw a change called. I saw a change called by Zedion, though. As, oh, they're missing somebody over there. They are missing somebody over there. Looks like they've got a Metamidian and Carrot at this point. I'm very surprised right now. I'm very surprised that Blue has not brought out a Junker or something that will basically just sit there and pelt guns out from these galleons. Maybe not a Junker, but something that you could just go sit there and go, okay, we can just start taking out your guns. We can take them out nice and slow. We can start pelting them out. Instead they're going double Pyramidion. I find that very surprising. I find that very, very surprising. I mean, I understand the Artemis. I'm a little surprised though that they're going Gap Mortar Metamidian in this situation against Galleons. That's a bit of a surprise. Then again, are they both running? Yeah, they're both running Meta Galleons. So, my guess here is that Steam Brains is hoping there's a communication. They're hoping that Steam Brains can take advantage of a miscommunication, would be my guess on an approach. Oh, there is a switch now. So now they've switched which one is which. Oh, that is not a Carrot. That is a Gat Artemis. That is not a Carrot. That's a Gat Art. And we still have a Metamidian, though, as Captain Scrobeard is now Metamidian. Yeah, after Shiplock, yeah, that is a Gat Art Pyramidian. So, Planetary Spring Roll, of course, running that meta build, as is Duel at Fates. They're running the exact same thing here. That's the exact same loadout. So, basically, if this is a long-range matchup, this blue team is screwed. This blue team is absolutely screwed. But we'll see how they play it out. We will see how they play it out. As this next matchup is on Ashen Scuffle. Ashen Scuffle, of course, is the newest PvP map ported over from Alliance. In my opinion, it is the most beautiful map, the most aesthetically pleasing map in Guns of Icarus. Of course, you have the lava. You have plenty of mountainous terrain. You, of course, have the Cave of Doom, or the Cavern of Doom, I should say. And here we go with the ship callouts. Ship number 1 is the Planetary Spring Roll. Piloted by Sunstrom, of course, it's a meta galleon, as we mentioned before. Quacha, Carronade on the short side, Lumber and Flak on the long side with a Hades and a Flare on the back. Ship number 2 is Duel of Fates, piloted by Zedion. Again, a meta galleon. Quacha, Carronade on the short side, Lumber, Flak on the long with a Hades and a Flare on the back. Ship number 3 is the Alltech Show, piloted by Steambrains, a Gat Artemis Pyramidian with side Banshee and a Carronade. And ship number 4, GFA Windtroll, piloted by Captain Scrowbeard, a Gat Mortar Metamidian with side Banshee and a Flare Gun. And of course, they're running Gat Artemis on the Alltech Show. Oh, we've got a pause request here. Pause has been granted, it looks like. Pause has been granted, as it looks like ship number 3 has a disconnect on it. I believe it would be number 3, Bio Warfare. Let's take a look here. I believe it is indeed Bio Warfare that has disconnected. Oh, we're good. Okay. All right, so he's in good shape. So looks like Sunstrom is allowing for additional wait time. And looks like somebody's just having some disconnect problems right now, so we'll sort that out here in just a moment. And we got 1:30 left in the pause right now, so they've got time to sort that out. And Sunstrom declaring ready. Zedion, I believe, is ready. I believe the only one we're waiting for now is the Alltech Show. Oh, unpause has been called. There you go. As this match is underway once again. As both teams now moving in, and Planetary Spring Roll has been spotted by whom? That would be the GFA Windtroll, as they have spotted him back. So it looks like they have eyes on the GFA Windtroll, as both galleons are lining up now. Both galleons lining up. Looks like they are going to position themselves. Yes, I love this positioning by the galleons. Look at this positioning right here. They've got one galleon out front covering the Windtroll. The Planetary Spring Roll deciding, you know what? We're going to back it. Oh, they're actually going to back up. They're going to be the aggressive ones here. Interesting. Of course, there's cloud cover right there, so they're okay as the GFA Windtroll. Excuse me, the GFA Windtroll. They are okay right now. Looks like they are very content in their hidey hole. Of course, they of the Gat Mortar Metamidian sitting there in that hidey hole. And they're trying to free themselves, I believe. They've gotten themselves a little bit stuck there, but it looks like they should be okay. Let's look at ship number 3. As ship number 3 is kind of just hiding out right now. Again, hidey hole time. This is very interesting. Blue going to try some split push tactics here. They're going to split push with these Pyramidians onto the Planetary Spring Roll. In fact, let's look at the map here. Looks like they will probably go... Actually, oh, they got one low and one high, of course. Now, the GFA Windtroll will either have to go around and low, or they can rise up and go high. My guess is they'll probably go low and around. Alltech will probably go high. Of course, both of these galleons are running those meta galleons. So meta galleon basically means they pop your balloon, you're done. Unless you can get under them. And GFA Windtroll has decided now is the time to make the move. These galleons are split a little bit, but not too split. As GFA Windtroll gets the spot, if your Alltech Show, if they go through the Cavern of Doom, that could be very dicey. However, it looks like Planetary Spring Roll has a spot on the Alltech Show. Looks like Alltech Show, again, their indecisiveness has cost them a bit here. It's cost them advantage. Looks like Red knows exactly where they're at. They know the split push is coming. They don't know when the split push is coming. They know it's coming, though. Red knows it's coming. Duel at Fates knows they're over there. Planetary Spring Roll just sitting back and chilling right now, eating a spring roll. Deciding when they're going to... Oh. They're asking for pause. Are they? No, they're saying no, no pause. Okay. Let's actually look at it from over here as Alltech Show may be forced out of their cover here pretty soon. They are trying, Alltech Show trying to bait a veteran team. They are trying to bait a veteran team. They're trying to get some some trifecta action going here. As they've popped... no, they didn't pop the All-Tech Show. That's okay. And All-Tech Show forced back into their cover. These Galleons are basically sitting here going, I got no problem with this. We'll just sit back and chill and let you guys have fun over there. We'll just keep popping you and dropping you. Meanwhile, the GFA Wind Troll has decided now's the time to move through. Looks like they are going to have some hard cover to work with here. Oh, this could be very advantageous for the Wind Troll. They have moved up with absolutely no spot potential here. They've got hard cover in their favor. They are moving up. This is a very fortunate event for Blue, as Red could get caught a bit out of position here. As Red pushing in very strong on the All-Tech Show. GFA Wind Troll moving up right now. They've realized that they're pushing up. All-Tech Show just got some spots from the Wind Troll. They've realized what's going on. Is Wind Troll going to move up or no? Is Wind Troll going to move up? Looks like they are considering it. They are considering it here. Oh, but they've been spotted. That flank has been busted. At this point, do you take? At this point, if you're Blue, do you take the Cavern of Doom? Looks like All-Tech Show has taken the Cavern of Doom. My goodness, this is going to be interesting now. Of course, look at this wee bit of little cover that they could actually escape through. I wonder, will the All-Tech Show consider that escape route? Will they consider it and try to flank? That could be very dicey. They're thinking about it. You can just tell. You can just tell he's thinking about it. He's just pointing right at it going, should we? Should we? Should we? Should we? Oh, they're making a move for it. They're moving very slow. Oh, they're moving very slow. I think we're about to have an engagement. If they can fit through that, I think we're about to have an engagement. They're fitting through. They're squeezing on through. The triangle block does indeed fit through the triangle hole here, folks. All-Tech Show showing us something new here on Sunday Community Skirmish number 154. A brilliant plan. Will they get the flank they want, though? GFA Wind Troll moving around. This may not be what they want, though. They really need GFA Wind Troll in a better position. But this is a great little hidey hole for the All-Tech Show. Great little hidey hole. These Galleons will never suspect it. Very clever, very ingenious. Flares going out. Where are the flares going? They're going into the clouds. They spot the GFA Wind Troll. Oh, they definitely spot him. This could be good for the All-Tech Show. Meanwhile, the All-Tech Show realizing that may not be the best option going through that hidey hole at this point, because they are looking for him over there, except they may have to at this point. Otherwise, they're going to be caught with the Duel at Fates looking right at him. Looks like they are going to take it through the hidey hole. They are going to take it through, so we will have this first engagement here of the second match of SCS number 154. As we're backing up the truck here, let's look at the map here. Let's look at the range. Looks like it's about 750 out for Planetary Spring Roll. All-Tech Show will be looking at about 500, 600 out from Planetary Spring Roll. As here we go with the first engagement of match number 2. Once again, Chef Sedion's Potatoes au gratin on red. Alto Trading Company in blue. And so far, this match is playing out as if it was a Clash at Blackcliff type of match. As GFA Wind Troll has decided it's time to move in. Let's take a closer look at this action over here. As GFA Wind Troll moving in on the Planetary Spring Roll. Duel at Fates 1v1ing the All-Tech Show. GFA Wind Troll moving in very quickly on the Planetary Spring Roll. Let's take a quick peek there, moving under the Planetary Spring Roll. I don't know if I like that move. They're going to get on the short side of the Planetary Spring Roll by doing that. That is a short side watcher coming out onto the GFA Wind Troll. That is not going to end well for them. There go engines. Oh, that could spell disaster for the Wind Troll. Carronade should be coming out any second, and that should be a pop balloon any second. All-Tech Show with the pop balloon. In fact, All-Tech Show is now hull broken as well. Hades going out, raining true. There's the flak that rains true as well. Red gets first blood as Wind Troll bottoming out into the lava. Wind Troll getting absolutely devastated right here. As Duel at Fates now putting some lumber shots out there, missing with the lumber. Missing with the flak. No, there's some shots going in now. Their balloon broken, their hull broken. There's the Huacha. There's the kill right there. A little bit delayed as that Huacha went a little low, and it's 2-0 in favor of Red. This is playing out as if it was Clash at Blackcliff, and not a good sign for Blue if that's the case. Not a good sign at all. as I believe about half the match has gone by. I believe we have approximately 10 minutes remaining in this matchup. In fact, Huskar recently said there was 11 minutes left, so we are actually about halfway through this first matchup, as Blue, unfortunately, gotta question the lobby choices here for Blue. Gotta question them. Blue, of course, running a Gat Mortar and a Gat Artemis against these Meta Galleons. Gotta question that right now. As Altec Show, oh my goodness, Altec Show, GFA Wintroll spawning right next to Duet Fates. Oh, this could be bad for Blue. This could be very bad for Blue. But Blue, the first to get shots out. Very lucky for Blue. Very, very lucky for Blue. GFA Wintroll getting that Hydro up. Duet Fates does get hull broken, though. Altec Show moving in very quickly. Altec Show doesn't have a choice. They have to move in. They have to move in very quickly. They have to aggressively take out the Duet Fates. Duet Fates trying to get that short side on them very quickly. They're not able to do so. Altec Show, however, has been popped. It looks like, oh, that's a brilliant kill right there by the Planetary Spring Roll, saving it for the Duet Fates 3-0 in favor of Red. This could be disaster for Blue here. That balloon is popped. Planetary Spring Roll putting more shots out there on the Altec Show. That should be a kill. 4-0 in favor of Red. A poor spawn by Blue. Red just able to take pot shot after pot shot. My goodness. What do you do if you're Blue with these ships? What do you do? I don't think they have an option at this point. I think this is going to be one of those matches where you can just call GG lobby. 2 Meta Galleons against this team. Yikes. All GFA Wintrolls decided they're going to spawn right in there, and they've both decided to spawn right in there. Look at the Altec Show spawning right in on them. My goodness. And there's a Hwacha going into the Wintroll. Hwacha going right out into the Wintroll. Wintroll turning. One gun up for the Wintroll. And there's a balloon pop onto the Wintroll. Looks like 2 blue ships now turning for the Duet Fates. They're just looking for anything at this point. Tiger uppercut into the Duet Fates. Balloon break imminent on the Wintroll. Yes, there's the balloon break. Hull break is imminent. This should be quick and painful for Wintroll, unfortunately. Duet Fates just rising up. Planetary Spring Roll taking their pot shots. Very pleased with their work. Duet Fates says pretty much GG at this point. Wintroll bottoming out. This should pretty much be GG right here. I mean, let's be honest here. Altec Show's balloon broken. It's just a matter of time. It really is. I mean, I hate to be that guy on stream, but it really is GG. There's Wintroll hull broken. He's almost balloon broken. Altec Show does get a hull break though on the Duet Fates. It's still GG, though. Wintroll, it's as good as over. Flax going into Wintroll, that'll do it right there. 5-0 in favor of Red. I hate to say it, but no surprise based on the lobby choices there. Whew, and that is the end of match number 2, and we will be right back, folks, with match number 3 of Sunday Community Skirmish number 154. All right, folks, and we are back with Sunday Community Skirmish number 154, as once again we will have Chef Sedion's Potatoes au Gratin on red, and the Alto Trading Company, they will be on blue. As we load back up into the lobby right here, as we are waiting on a couple more people to load in, and we will get started here. Lobby timer has started. Lobby timer has started as we have 3:30 until loadout lock. All right, and we are waiting for the last couple of blue people to load in. There's Mirwin right there. I'm not sure what Mirwin's doing in Spectator there. Looks like they're going Squid and Squid here. Red is going full Squid against Amobula and Shrike. Squid, of course, a good choice against Amobula. I like the choice against the Amobula. Against a Shrike, though, is interesting. Interested to see how it plays out, especially against a lot of people still trying to figure out how the Shrike works in competitive. Interested to see how it plays out. The question is going to be basically, can the Squids maintain height advantage, I would suspect, against the Shrike? Because, of course, the Hwatches are down low on the Shrike, and if you can pop that balloon, that Shrike is as good as dead. So I would expect them to play the balloon game here. In fact, Zedion is going to play the balloon game with a Flamer Caro and the Banshee on the back. Looks like we've got the standard Kill Squid type of setup, or one of the standard Kill Squid setups on Sunstrom, running an Artemis front, Gap Mortar side and back. That seems to be the game plan here for Red. Looks like they've decided they're in good shape. I don't think they're going to change from those Squids. I think they'll end up keeping them. I don't think they are worried about that at all, as Blue is missing a person. This is no good for them. As looks like they're running a close range Mobula here, Gat double flak. I don't know if I like this call by Steam Brains right now. I don't know if I'd run Mobula at all against this double Squid. Not with how they're going to pilot their Squids. I might, in this case, I might play the team. And yes, Huskar, that's exactly what I said. Just, of course, blend down the balloon, you win against Shrike. Shrikes are terrible vertically. That's exactly what I said. Believe me, I know. You're talking to the person who basically made Shrike popular in PvE. Get at me, Huskar. Alright, so yeah, we're still waiting on that one person on blue to pop in here. Loadout change? Oh, has a loadout for the gunner. Okay, perfect. We have a loadout for the gunner for blue. That's good. Let's mock grease lock. Okay, very good. Yeah, not surprising. So it looks like they're going to keep that Mobula then. Okay, they changed to Junker. Looks like GFA Salvager has changed to Junker. They're running Artemis front, mirrored Gap Banshee on the side. I think that's a much better call than the Shrike at this point. At least they have more upwards ability there. They have more vertical ability there. Junker may not be the best call, but Junker is definitely not a bad call. Definitely not a bad call. Let's actually take a quick peek and see. Oh, yeah, there's the Tar. Yep, not a surprise there. In fact, that might actually be their best bet at this point. And so pause has been called to allow the person to get a sub in here. To allow Steam Brains to get a sub. Sedion says I refuse to pause. Of course, this will be match number 3 on Northern Fjords. Northern Fjords, of course, match number 3. And if Red wins this matchup, if Chef Sedion's Potatoes au Gratin... Whoops, hang on. Let's get the correct one up there. There we go. That's better. Let's get the correct one up there. If Chef Sedion's Potatoes au Gratin wins this matchup, then they will win SCS number 154. Alto Trading Company needs to win 3 matches in a row to win SCS number 154. Oh boy. Now of course we have the match chat banter. Candy Mountain. Oh goodness. Of course, both teams having a little bit of fun with each other before this matchup starts. They've granted the blue pause, so blue pause will be spent basically in lobby to get that replacement. Oh goodness. Don't forget to keep the chat clear. Good luck with that, Huskar. Good freaking luck with that. Good freaking luck. Oh goodness. And of course, a big thanks to everybody tuning in here to Sunday Community Skirmish number 154. 1 minute of pause left. And we are about to get this match started as soon as they get their sub in. Yeah, I was going to say that lock has already been called. Yeah, 1:30 of pause used. There you go. There you go. 30 seconds left of pause now. Should be closer to 20 seconds. 10 seconds left now. And here we go, folks. We're about to have a forced ready up here. We're going to have a... Looks like blue not able to get a... Not able to get a sub in. Unpause called. That means teams need to be readying up. Blue's going to go in a man down. And here we go with match number 3 of SCS number 154. It will be, of course, on Northern Fjords. Northern Fjords, of course, featuring a very high and low ceiling and floor here. We should have a good matchup here. As we go to the ship callout, ship number 1 is the Squictor, piloted by Sunstrom. It is a squid with an Artemis up front, a Gatling on the side, and a mortar on the back. Ship number 2 is the Splat, piloted by Zedion. We've got a Flamer up front, Carronade on the side, and a Banshee on the back. Ship number 3 is the Who Needs a Map, piloted by Steam Brains. It is a Mobula with a Gatling up top, a double flak on the bottom, and a double Banshee on the wings. Ship number 4 is the GFA Salvager, piloted by Captain Scrowbeard. We have an Artemis up front and mirrored Gat Banshee on the sides. And Huskar declaring, may the flares be ever, forever in your favor, as nobody brought a flare. Nice job on that commentary, Huskar. Meanwhile, Squid's moving in very aggressively here. They are showing absolutely no fear. Squictor apparently acting as bait for the Splat to move in. Squictor, again, showing absolutely no fear. They're saying, you know what, bring those Banshees. Bring them. They're perfectly fine getting Bansheed right now. As those Chem Sprays holding true, as let's actually take a look at the Splat right now. As Hadash is basically taking out some guns on blue. Splat moving in from the back. Oh, this is a brilliant flank right here. Here comes that Hydro. Splat moving to Hydro right now. They've got the back, of course, of both blue ships. Here we go. Here we go. Tar going out. There's blue. Looks like they're expecting Tar, or expecting a flank here. That is a brilliant Tar to spot. At least it cuts off attack angles. Oh, they just throw out that flare, basically say, you know what, we don't care if we're spotted. Splat moving in. Salvager realizing the flank is on. Salvager now trying to get a right side onto the Splat. They do that. Gatling missing a bit, though. Who needs a map? Looks like they're going to get 2v1 right here. Who needs a map moving up? Splat turning around. Squictor moving in. Looks like they're going to double back for the Salvager. Looks like that is indeed the case. They're going to double back for the Salvager. And Splat moving in on the Who Needs a Map. And Splat kind of giving a tap on the side. Huskar, yes, I know you've been doing that for ages now. Believe me, of anybody I know. As the Who Needs a Map has been hull broken. Flames going out everywhere onto the Who Needs a Map. Kim Spray's holding true on the balloon side. Not to... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. That did not just happen for blue. That is a balloon break, hull break imminent. There's the hull break. Once again, 12 stacks will do that. Who Needs a Map just getting flamed down. My goodness. That's almost insult to injury, as that is a balloon down again by Flames. 18 stacks on the hull. Hull break is imminent. That is a kill right there. 1-0 in favor of Red. Red with first blood. Red is now 4 kills away of winning SCS number 154, as GFA Salvager is now hull broken. Wow, I feel kind of bad for blue at this point. This is a rough draw here, having to go up against one of the most experienced teams in Guns of Icarus. GFA Salvager trying to make the best of it, trying to maintain height advantage, trying to stay above the splat. A good idea if you're the GFA Salvager. These squids, however, acting more like sharks than squids, circling their prey here. Tar most likely going to go out. Indeed, there is the tar onto the splat. Splat is going to get caught in the tar. Looks like Salvager getting what they want, actually picking up some components. Picking up all 3 guns. No, they just pick up 2 guns plus 3 engines on the splat. Job well done by the Salvager. That's going to buy him some time, but it's not going to buy him enough time right now. The Squictor's still on them. Splat, of course, down to about 25% perma here. GFA Salvager trying their best to hang on. They are doing their best that they can. But Red pushing in very quickly. GFA Salvager in trouble. Who Needs a Map just staying back. Looks like Who Needs a Map just going to let him die. There could be a balloon ram. No, they're going to actually go about the side of him. GFA Salvager. Now the Who Needs a Map decides they're going to move in onto the splat. They've decided they're going to move in, and the GFA Salvager is hanging on by a thread, getting the Who Needs a Map back in the contest. Who Needs a Map now getting focused here. Splat moving in onto the Who Needs a Map. They're trying to blend down that balloon of the Who Needs a Map. And, oh, beautiful hydro right there by the splat. Oh, they needed that bad. Squictor moving in on the Who Needs a Map. Now Who Needs a Map's in a lot of trouble. They're balloon broken. They're hull broken. They're about to die here. Blue Mobula is as good as dead as soon as they bottom out one more time. Except it could be a Gatling mortar kill here. In fact, I suspect it will be a Gatling mortar kill here. There is the hull break. Mortar should be going out any second. There's the kill right there. 2-0 in favor of Red. Splat trying to hang on desperately. The Salvager still doing a good job holding off the Splat. Doing a good job. However, there's the kill right there. They finally go down 3-0 in favor of Red. Junker doing a good job maintaining their current position. They're doing a good job. They're doing the best they can. Gotta question the Mobula choice, but that Junker, I think, was a good choice here. Yeah, and Huskar, I believe, basically saying the correct thing here. They're just going to hunt that Mobula right now. That's about all they're going to do. They're just going to sit there, hunt the Mobula, and be like, you know what? We got this. Where is Blue going to spawn? My guess is Blue's going to spawn over south here towards B2, B1. That would be my guess at this point. They do not want to spawn in right next to the squids. My guess is they spawn on the south end. Let's wait for that spawn. Oh, they're going to spawn north end. Oh, they're going to spawn north end and get spotted immediately. Oh, I don't like that for Blue. I don't like that. They're going to get flanked by the Splat as a result. They're going to get side flanked. They're not going to be able to turn fast enough. Splat's going to get in the door just barely. Salvager trying to mid-air curb. So, oh, but they're not going to get all the way around. Who Needs a Map? Just barely making it work. Splat trying to stay under the arcs. They're trying to stay under. But the Salvager covering very well. Splat may have gotten a little too aggressive there. Splat about to get hull broken. Will they get hull broken? Yes, they will get hull broken. Flak finishes them 3-1. Blue on the board. An unfortunate spawn, but they make it work. They make it work, does Blue. Squictor trying to make the best of this poor situation. They are looking for a hull break here. They're looking to ascend on the Who Needs a Map. Squictor could stay and dance. Will they stay and dance with these ships? Looks like they're going to get some shots out onto the Salvager. Looks like they're going to do their best to do something here. If they do get a hull break on the Salvager, they're going to get a 1v2 perma-hull damage here on the Salvager. Job well done by the Squictor. However, both blue ships trying to move in. Will there be a Tiger Uppercut on the Squictor? No, he is just out of the Tiger Uppercut. Who Needs a Map now has the back turned to the Squictor. That's not a good sign for them. Gap Mortar, they baited that. They baited that rise from the Who Needs a Map. That is a poor rise right there. Mortar should be coming out any second onto the Who Needs a Map. That could be a 1v2 kill for Red. Indeed, it is a 1v2 kill for Red. Squictor may clean this up all by himself. Squictor may end up winning SCS number 154 in a 1v2 splat, though, coming in. They do not want to be left out of this party. Squictor's hull broken. Looks like they're going to back up the truck here, realizing this 1v2 is not in their favor. Splat, however, moving in. Looks like they are going to move in with that flamethrower. Now, this could be deadly for them, as Who Needs a Map finally moving back in. Quick, immediate spot right there by Red. A very quick spot. They're going to get onto the Squictor here. Flax going out onto the Squictor. Little late on those flax. Now they get the flax out onto the Squictor. Just missing right there. Just missing onto the Squictor. Meanwhile, the Salvager and the Splat going at each other. Salvager's been hull broken. Flame blending them down and taking out Permahull. They're blended down. Will they die, though? If they die, it's the end of SCS number 154. Splat trying to push in very aggressively on the Salvager. But they eat a few Banshees for their troubles. Splat almost hull broken. Oh, they go down. Their hull does go down. Bert actually takes out the hull right there. Bert, it looks like Bert is the, I guess Bert would be your AI there. So AI doing some work here in SCS number 154. Splat trying to move in and make the Salvager go splat. Looks like there's a hull break imminent. Splat moving in for the ram kill. Will they get it? Oh, yes, they will get it. Red wins SCS number 154. Red wins by a score of 5-1. I believe that the Splat did not go down on that ram. We'll double check that final score here in just a second. We'll verify that it was 5-1. Indeed, it was 5-1. Chef Zedion's Potatoes au Gratin wins SCS number 154 here today. And of course, a big thanks to everybody tuning in to Sunday Community Skirmish number 154. It's been a pleasure to bring that to you here today. Once again, my name is Lysanya, not Lysanya, signing out for the day. Good day, everybody. Good afternoon. See you this evening for RPG Night with Sass.